It, I mean, it was going to happen. There is already drama happening between the old cast of Vanderpump Rules and the new cast of Vanderpump Rules. But I feel that the drama is more directed from the old cast ego than the new cast. I don't know. We need to talk about this. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. If you are new here, welcome to the Beverly Troop, where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you are part of the old gang and you have not done it yet, make sure to go to the notification bell, turn it off, and turn it on again. You know, the whole drama with YouTube and me, most of my subscribers got their notifications turned off. So make sure to go and double check that everything is in order, all right? Guys, I am driving right now, so I am not gonna be looking at the camera because, you know, a bitch is trying not to die, all right? So bear with me. What's important is what I'm saying. I mean, let's just pretend that you are like my co-pilot over here, okay? And we are just kicking and talking about Vanderpump Rules. As you know, I'm a fan of Vanderpump Rules, and I actually am loving the new Vanderpump Rules, you know? I think all the people that are saying that is boring, that is not giving, that they are not watching, that this and that, are the people that are still hang out on, you know, that all Vanderpump Rules, and they are not able to accept that is not coming back, and that it is what it is, right? Because if you watch the new season of Vanderpump Rules, it's actually really good and is going in a really good direction. I'm not gonna tell you that it is the best season in the world, that oh my god, you're gonna fall in love from the beginning, because it's a new group. And as any other reality TV show on their first seasons, it's gonna be very hard for everyone to love them, because you have to get to learn to love them, right? You have to know them, to know who these people are, what are they really all about, right? So of course, like if you are watching like if you were watching all Vanderpump Rules and then you get this group, but you're not gonna be connecting from the very beginning because you don't know these people. But you have to give them a chance. It's like watching Southern Hospitality. How many people were saying the same thing? Oh my god, this is just another wannabe Vanderpump Rules. They are in season 4 and they are amazing, okay? Just because you love someone for a very long time doesn't mean that they are the only good reality TV people in the world, right? I believe that this Vanderpump Rules is giving a lot. The drama is in there. Once you get to know them, you really get to like do what you're supposed to be like doing with these people, you know, which is criticizing them, loving to hate them. That's the game, literally. So yeah, now of course I think it was bound to happen that eventually some of the old Vanderpump Rules were gonna have some kind of fight with the new Vanderpump Rules, you know. And I think it all has to do with the fact that, you know, these people were fired, basically. You know, they literally were having their show for 12 years, and then out of nowhere it's like, okay, this is it, like we don't need you anymore, you know. And a lot of them are still trying to figure out what to do with their lives. Very few are getting to be very lucky, right? I mean, yes, we have Ariana Madix, which, you know, she killed it. She's doing great. She's now on Love Island. She's doing the whole thing, right? We have people like Stassi, who, you know, and this is not, I mean, so many years that she left the show, but now she's thriving again in Hulu, right? And we have people who are lucky enough, like Lala Kent or Tom Schwartz, who were actually able to jump to another reality show from Bravo and continue their careers on reality TV, right? But the rest of them, they it's kind of like back to life, back to reality. You know, what are you gonna do now? Did you did anything good for yourself while you were having the platform? And I think that is the problem, right? Now we have this new group, you know, the younger and hotter version, you know, of them. And of course, they're gonna have some kind of feelings. You know, some of them have been making some remarks here and there, right? So there are two dramas happening right now. So the first drama that we have is between Venus and Sheena Shea. Okay, so you know, Venus has been working on Soar for a very long time. In fact, you know, he has served me several times when I have been to Soar, even before the show was even like filming, right? So like I already kind of like knew him, not personally, but like knew he was a server at Soar. And of course he knew some, or he knows some of, you know, the old gang and all of that, because I mean, it is Vanderpump Rules at the end of the day. He was talking the other day, I think he was in a podcast, and he said, he was talking about Sheena Shea and how, you know, Sheena was, or, you know, giving this kind of like mean girl energy. You know, how she, when she's around, she's not very inviting, you know, into like talking and being like nice, right? And that, you know, for him, it's not like he's gonna lose any sleep over it, but like, that's just the energy. She's kind of like a hater energy. That's how Venus described it, right? I have to say a couple things about this. I have met Sheena a couple times, and I have seen her, you know, in a couple events. I don't think Sheena is inherently a bad person, you know, but she does have an attitude. I feel that, of course, I think when you are on reality TV for so long, I think they create this wall, you know, because you don't know if the people that want to talk to you are actually like real people or fake people, or if they want something from you. And I think that's what Sheena portrays, you know, like that's the energy that she gives, you know. I think I have talked to her like twice. One of them was when you know, we have like a little thing going on, you know, like a little fight, but we kind of like resolve it, you know. And then the second time, it was also like a random conversation. And then I have been, you know, in events where she's there, and then I'm thinking, well, we have already talked before. You know who I am, or at least, I mean, you know, has seen me and talked to me, you know. And I have been in places where she literally look at me and like just walk past me, you know, and don't say absolutely anything. So I will get why Venus is feeling this energy, because I feel that Sheena is very close to the world, but I think it's coming from a place of like not trusting people, you know. I don't think Sheena is a bad person. I honestly don't think that she is, you know. I think she's actually very nice to the people who are on her circle, right? But if you are not on her circle, it's like, why I'm gonna waste my energy on you? That's kind of like the energy that I feel from Sheena. Now, my thing is, given the fact that this is a new cast, and a new cast that is constantly being trying to be compared to the old cast, you know, they should, I mean, I would think that maybe try to be a little bit nicer, right? Both ways. I think yes, there will not be a new Vanderpump Rules without an old Vanderpump Rules, right? So there should be some respect in there, but at the same time, that does not mean that the new Vanderpump Rules has to bow down their heads all the time, you know, and being like, oh my God, yes, thank you, Queen Sheena or Queen whatever, for your service. You know, I don't think it should be like that either, right? Because at the end of the day, the new Vanderpump Rules, they're trying to leave their own mark with their own personalities. And if you have been watching, there is no point of comparison. Okay, like you cannot say like, oh, this is the new Sheena, this is the new Stassi, this is the new Jax. No, like the personalities are completely different from, you know, what the old cast was. So yeah, I think everyone should be just a little bit nicer. Now, we have another interview that came out recently, I think yesterday, and it was between Chris, Shane, and, you know, the people from the podcast. I don't really know them. And, you know, they were talking about Katie Maloney and how Katie Maloney was dishing them and dishing the new Vanderpump Rules, right? And you know, they were saying like, honest, like, who is Katie Maloney? Like, we don't know who Katie Maloney is, right? And then of course Katie responds saying, oh, you're just a bunch of losers. And then Sheena Shea also kind of like defend Katie, saying like, oh, like, without like, we paved the road for you guys, or something like that, you know. A little bit of the same, you know. Look, I have to tell you something. Just because there was an old Vanderpump Rules also doesn't mean that these people know who they are. Actually, a bunch of them have not even watched the old Vanderpump Rules, right? It's kind of like when we expect that a housewife watch all the older seasons of Housewives. It doesn't happen all the time, you know. So I don't, to me, that was because they were not even saying like, oh, that bitch, you know. No, they were saying like, we don't know who she is, we don't know who Katie Maloney is, you know. So it's kind of like, I mean, to me that's not even a problem, because who cares? And second of all, if you want to be very, very honest, Katie Maloney is kind of like the less important person on Vanderpump Rules. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think she really left a mark, okay? I mean, I think we have amazing moments from like most of the cast of Vanderpump Rules, and Katie Maloney was always there. First of all, because she was friends with Stassi, then because she was friends with Kristen, you know, and then it was because she was with Tom Schwartz, and Tom Schwartz became a fan favorite, loved by absolutely everyone. And I'm so sorry, but before Scandoval, and no matter what people say, everyone hated Katie Maloney. Everyone, you know. So yeah, I don't think Katie is that, you know, important at the end of the day, you know. Like, yeah, she was on Vanderpump Rules for 11 years, but like, what is your mark? You know, like, are you like a Lala Kent, even a Sheena Shea, you know? Like, I just don't see what big thing Katie really did on Vanderpump Rules. So where is your meme moment? You know, what was your one-liners that we are still repeating till this day? You know what I mean? I don't know. So anyways, that's what is going on, you know. Like, there is all of this drama, and I think there will always be drama again, but I think it's coming from these egos. Actually, the only person who supports the new Vanderpump Rules and has been no problem taking pictures with them, talking to them, doing all of that, by no surprise, is Tom Schwartz. Because you know what? Shorty, it's everything. We love Shorts. So, I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below. Where do you stand with all of this drama? Are you enjoying the new Vanderpump Rules? Let me know. And if you want to get all the tea related to this show or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.